All right, good afternoon and welcome to the second game for today. It's the Capricorn Tri-Series here at the CCD in Windhoek. A beautiful sunny afternoon in the capital city. Of course, my name is Amor, and later on be joined by Trevor. Well, earlier today, the Capricorn Eagles, the Namibian girls, ladies team, went in first and didn't bat so well. Only put up a score of 91, but were able to defend that, limiting the Ugandan team and taking their second win of the Tri-Series. Now, the next game is between Zimbabwe and Uganda, which is going to be the first time these sides are meeting here at the Tri-Series. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Of course, definitely Uganda and Zimbabwe are the favorites here to win this whole tournament. Right now we're going to cross over for the national anthems.
Yes.
Well, there we have the national anthems of the two sides. Exciting times. As I said, very interesting to see what happens next here. Who's going to take this win here? Well, earlier this afternoon, Trevor went out there to do the coin toss with the two teams. So let's have a look what happened there. Well, there you have it.
We are batting.
Trevor gonna talk to the captain there.
Batting.
Captain of Zimbabwe, Marianne, you won the toss. You're going to have a bat.
Yeah.
Any reason behind that?
I thought yesterday we batted well. Probably we just did not convert some dot balls a whole lot more. So I thought it was a fair wicket to bat on, even when Namibia came on to bat. It didn't look like it was too difficult. So we just want to go with that today.
Yeah, 100%. Any changes to your side from yesterday?
Yes, Francesca Chipare comes in for Nombelo Swanda.
Okay, well, good luck and have a great game.
Thank you.
Okay, and Consulate, the captain of Uganda, you have to bowl first again. You happy with bowling first in this game?
I'm happy with bowling first because it was our plan initially as well.
Okay, and coming into this afternoon's game, do you have any changes to your side?
We don't have any changes on our side. We are using the same team.
Okay, same team. Yeah, hopefully you can keep up that great bowling display from this morning, and good luck for the game.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you very much, Trevor, for the pitch report. For the coin toss there, as well as good afternoon to everyone joining us here. CCD, that's where we are. Trevor, you did the pitch report earlier. Unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to see that. Can you just give us an idea what's going on the pitch this afternoon?
Yeah, well, look, pitch very similar to yours. I just think there's towards this bowling from the southern end, the spinners, we're definitely getting a little bit of assistance, and there's just a few sort of cracks that have developed outside of off stump here on the northern end, and we definitely saw the spinners getting assistance there, and we take that the Capricorn Eagles spin bowlers, they bowled 8 overs from the Baines end. 8 overs, taking 2 wickets for 19 runs, which is great bowling figures. And it just shows that there is a bit of assistance for the spinners. It'll be interesting to see whether Uganda go that way as well, or whether they will use spin from both ends. The Ugandan seamers obviously did a great job up front, and they'll be looking to do a bit more today. Obviously, Zimbabwe have Teripano, left-hander, which might make things a little bit more difficult for them. But yeah, overall, I think the pitch still a good wicket for batting on, and a good wicket to set a decent total here.
Well, the Zimbabweans going for the same strategy as they did yesterday against the Capricorn Eagles. They chose to bat yesterday as well, and they started quite well. Just Teripano definitely putting the Eagles to sort yesterday until she got run out. So let's see what they have to offer this afternoon. The first ball. So opening the bowling here, Evelyn Anyipu for the Ugandans.
Oh, and she had great bowling figures this morning. Took 3 wickets in 1 over, and really ripped the heart out of the Namibian top order. Oh, and that one moving away from Teripano. She was getting a lot of movement through the air this morning, and it'll be interesting to see if that continues this afternoon. We see a little bit of cloud build up, so maybe just a little bit of moisture, and that will assist her in getting movement away.
Well, that's kind of the advantage they are having, because they bowled earlier this morning against the Eagles. This is the second game they're playing today. Let's see what she does now.
Yeah, and the Ugandans definitely excited here. She's beaten Teripano now 2 out of 2.
Well, of course, the Zimbabwe is losing their first game against the Capricorn Eagles yesterday, and they would want to put one in the back here. They are obviously the most experienced team here, or the most highest ranked team taking part in this tri-series. So they would want to be looking for a win here, but a good start from the Ugandans.
Yeah, and Yibu again hitting a good line and length early on. And that we saw Tiripana doing yesterday. She looks to hit strongly down the ground. That played out too wide, long off, and gets the first boundary of the innings. That is the danger they have bowling to Tiripana. She's very harsh on anything that's full in her range. Plays very strongly at that, very aggressively. So it's imperative that they get their lines and their lengths right to her. She was beaten by some decent deliveries early in the over. As soon as she got one in her area, she hit the boundary. And that one a little bit too short. She plays it around the corner, and that also goes for 4. So what started out being a good over for Uganda turns into a really decent one for Zimbabwe. 2 boundaries, the last 2 deliveries. And after 1 over, 9 without loss.
A good start for the Zimbabweans here. We're going to go now for a quick commercial break.
Yeah, Patricia Malamikia opening from the Baines end. That's the southern end of this ground. Yeah, and these two had a great opening partnership. Fabian Capricorn Eagles quiet. So Myers, facing. Myers the right-hander, Tiripana the left-hander. Yeah, and that's a good-looking shot, also well fielded at point. Janet Mbabazi doing the fielding there at point. Yeah, that one too straight around the corner, and yeah, some great fielding there. A fine leg inside the circle. And Yipo, that was doing the fielding. Good pick up and throw, and if that had been a direct hit, definitely could have seen the back of Tiripana there.
Well, Myers definitely needed that quick single after getting 3 dots there. Just trying to bring back Tiripana on strike. Actually, another quick single there.
Yeah, that one well easily for that single. So Maya's definitely looking to take the quick singles this afternoon.
Well, they want to avoid what happened yesterday between the game against the Capricorn Eagles, where only one end was bringing all the runs. So those singles are needed here.
Yeah, and what we saw, the Capricorn Eagles using spin from the one end, and that was actually quite effective. So the Ugandans going with the same attack that they used this morning, seam from both ends. That one a decent over, only 2 runs from it. 2 runs Malamikia. And now 11 without loss after 2 overs. So Zimbabwe off to a fair start. So it'll be Teripano facing Anyipo. Evelyn Anyipo, right arm over. Will be swinging the ball away from Teripano.
A good shot there. Just a slight misfield.
Yeah, slight misfield. Teripano again playing that one on length, driving strongly down the ground. But we saw Anyipo there, a good, again, big swing. Starting that on about middle and leg and swinging to outside off. And this is where she was dangerous to the Capricorn Eagles right-handers today. And let's see if she can get that same sort of movement going to Maya here. Yeah, and Maya up to that. Plays it through the covers. Only the single taken.
Well, Ugandans have a lot of work to do, especially in the field. Definitely need to just up their game when it comes to their fielding a little bit.
Yeah, I think they're stopping the ball quite well, but need to anticipate maybe a little bit better. And that one down leg. Left hand, right hand combination having an effect here. And you put Teripano. Oh, and that one hitting a pad. No shot offered. They keeper stopping it anyway. So if there's no shot offered and it comes off the pads, then no runs can be scored. You have to at least be playing a shot at the ball. You can't kick it away and score runs. Oh, and that one, yeah, that was the line and length that she's looking to bowl. Again, just getting Teripano coming forward, reaching for that one, beating her with swing. Have a look at that. Just, whoa. Yeah, okay, that just missing the leg stump. So
beautiful bowling, definitely. Making the ball talk here. Well, that's what they want. If they can get out Teripano early here.
And Teripano there just getting in behind that one, realizing that she'd made an error the previous delivery and just keeping that one out.
Well, of course, the Ugandans were here yesterday to watch the first game, so they have an idea how Teripano plays, and she plays all different kinds of shots. So trying to keep her a bit quiet here early.
Oh, that was a good-looking shot. should go all the way to the boundary. So just that last ball of the over, Tiripano getting full just outside leg stump and able to swing through the line all along the ground for 4. She waited nicely for that one, played it under her eyes. And yeah, it was a good over. Turned out to be a decent one again for Zimbabwe.
Well, we're going to go to the marketplace.
And that played uppishly by Myers. A good throw, but there won't be another one. Malamikia doing that fielding off the stumps.
And as we can see, Myers playing with more intent today than she did yesterday. Just trying to keep the run scoreboard ticking.
Yeah, I think they don't want to get in that same trap they did yesterday, where they felt themselves that they were a little bit low on their final score. They set it up nicely and then just didn't quite convert it into a really decent score. So they'll be looking today to setting that platform and then just carrying on through and batting till the end, scoring at a decent rate towards the end, which I think Tiripana, she'd been a long time, and that run out of hers yesterday actually put the Zimbabweans back. It came at just the wrong time for them. Now, she was the in batsman, and when she got out, they all of a sudden had 2 new batsmen out there, and just took a little bit of edge off their run rate.
Well, as we have seen this morning, very good bowling from the Ugandan side.
Yeah, and whenever that ball gets hit towards a fielder, you hear the rest of the Ugandan side shouting encouragement, really loud in the field.
Well, sounds like music to my ears. Quick single there.
Thrown down to the bowler's end, but they threw quite safely in the end. Leg byes given. Umpire Laurits Haku. The 2 umpires this afternoon, Laurits Haku and Andre Maas. Both of them have played Premier League cricket, and Laurits Haku also at a higher level, so experienced players. Yeah, good shot from Myers, just into the mid-wicket area. Through for the single. You know, it's good to have umpires coming through who've played fairly decent cricket themselves. You know, they know the game, they understand the game, and I think it's a lot easier for them.
And definitely does help. A 21 for after 4 overs. Good start for the Zimbabweans here. Current run rate 5.25. And as you can see, the Ugandans just pulling it back. Good bowling, just that one loose delivery here and there going for a boundary. They need to find a way to pick up a wicket here. Myers on strike. Reverse rotating strike there quite well, these two.
I just identified a few gaps in the inner ring and just playing it out to the boundary riders, getting the singles. Rotating strike, 22 without loss now after 4.1 overs. So definitely a better start than yesterday. Yeah, good shot there from Tiripano. Straight down the ground. Straight back pass on Yipu. Tiripano just clearing her right leg there. See, they're clearing her right leg and playing it straight down the ground. Just missing that leg stump.
Almost a chance there.
And they have a boundary rider here, so yeah, well done. Musumali, that is, that did the fielding out here, came around well, cut it off, and got the ball back, so only a single. Myers now on strike. Shane Myers. Sorry, Shanae Myers. And that one down leg, yeah, with that in swing of hers, if she starts it too late, you're used to bowling to the left-hander. If she starts it too straight, then it's going to be swinging down leg.
Well, Myers needs to squeeze out the boundary here somewhere just to up her confidence a bit.
I think with Tiripano hitting the boundary regularly, she just needs to get Tiripano on strike and let her play the shots. Tiripano was really effective yesterday and today as well. She's come in and she's really hitting the ball well, hitting it sweetly straight down the ground.
Ayapu already into a third over.
And that one played fine, and that's probably also going to run away for 4. So Tiripana showing she not only has strength, but she's also got a very nice, delicate touch.
Well, definitely a batter that you want on your side. Already 23 runs from 18 balls. Making good use of the power play here.
And that one swinging but too wide for her to play it, and a dot ball, so good over that for Zimbabwe. 12 runs coming from it.
Well, we're going to go for a quick commercial. We'll be right back.
और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है. Fast enough reload for instant hydration and instant energy. Fast and so good.
There you have it. 10 flavors, Trevor?
10 flavors. And Malamikia, decent line and length there to Myers, just plays it back to her.
Patricia Malamikia has done quite well here, just conceding 4 runs from her 2 overs. And one ball here. Doing quite well from her end. Bowling to Myers here. Good shot.
That's well stopped. Getting her body behind it and stopping a definite boundary if that had gone past.
Definitely a very good stop.
Oh, that was great commitment. There has been great commitment in the field. We've seen in all 3 games so far. All sides putting their bodies behind the ball in the field. Total commitment.
Well, you're playing against a very experienced and good side like Zimbabwe. You have to make sure that at least in the field you support your bowlers.
And again, Tiripana, a great shot. They're just waiting for it, playing it straight down the ground again. Really keeping her shape well through that shot, keeping her left elbow facing down the line that she wanted to play it.
Well, Trevor, I wouldn't want to be bowling to her. She's well composed, better, and of course also playing the ball all around the wicket, scoring all around as well.
More luckily, you won't qualify for ladies cricket, so you'll never have to bowl to her. And that again, a good shot out through the extra cover area, through that gap. And Tiripana really showing a great array of strokes here.
And just like that, she's run off to 31 from just 21 balls.
Look at that one, a great left-handed extra cover drive. Just too much pace on the ball.
Big shout there, nothing given.
Definitely, they heard something on that. Must be a pad. Maybe we'll get a replay of that. So we have a quick look at that replay. It looks like it just brushed the pad as it went past there. And that one into a thigh pad. They get through for the single.
And 10 more runs from this over. So moving along very well, the Zimbabweans.
43 without loss in the power play. Six overs power play finished now. And I think that's the highest score we've had. Well, it is definitely the highest score we've had in any of the power plays so far in the 3 games that we've had. Umpire Mars signalling new power play. And in the ladies game T20, there's only 4 fielders allowed outside the circle in the second power play from over 7 to 20. In case you were wondering why they've never have the 5 out, it's because 4 is maximum. And looks like our helmet's coming on, so change of bowling. We're going to have some spin.
Was the captain putting us up into the attack here? Nimungu.
Good fielding out on the long on boundary. Batters thought that would go through for boundary. Well cut off there. Consulate Aweko Nimungu plays with Aweko as her second name on her shirt. Yeah, no change in field placings here.
Well, the Ugandans definitely need a wicket here just to break this partnership. 44 without loss.
And not only break the partnership, just to put a bit of a break on the run rate. It's quite healthy at this stage. 6.77. Yeah, and that one getting the breakthrough. It's almost as if you called it there, Moore.
Yes, Trevor, I did. I saw it coming. But great stuff from the Ugandans. They needed that. This partnership was really great bowling there.
Yeah, so you wouldn't like to bowl to Tiripana. You wouldn't like to bat against Aweko, probably.
Well, Trevor, I'm quite comfortable where I am.
Yeah, we've noticed that. If viewers could only see you sitting there, relaxed, laid back. Shakira Sadiq, right-hand batsman. Sorry, Marianne Musonda. We checked the wrong team list there. Marianne Musonda, the captain of Zimbabwe, coming at number 3 today. Oh, she was at number 3 yesterday as well. That's her position. Gets up nicely. Plays at the top of the bounce, down the ground, 1 run. And I think that's what she'll be looking to do for the next couple of overs, just taking the single, giving Tiripana the strike.
And this was the key partnership yesterday against the Capricorn Eagles. So this is the partnership you'll be looking to break as quickly as possible. You can see these two play a lot of cricket together.
Yeah, definitely. Look, the Zimbabweans do play a lot of cricket. They're obviously ranked higher than both sides in the tournament with them.
Well, we're going to go for another commercial break, and we'll be right back.
अब सीख तो गए, अब तो जाने दो मुझे। ठहर जाइए, प्रॉब्लम हो गई तो कहाँ ढूंढेंगे आप? फैंटेसी अखाड़ा का 24/7 कस्टमर सर्विस है, आपकी प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करवा देंगे। कल जाने देंगे। फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
Yeah, it looks like that guy had to tie up his father-in-law just to have a chat to him.
Well, looks like it. So I'm going to marry your daughter and play some fantasy football.
That's right.
Well, back to the cricket.
And Sarah Akiteng. Oh, and that was obviously by Musonda. She Yeah, well stopped there, just short of the boundary, well stopped, and 2 runs taken. So Sarah Agiteng, left arm spinner into the attack from the Baines end. The Baines end is the southern end of the ground. That played out to mid wicket, through for the single. Just for our viewers that may be wondering, but they're just sort of getting into cricket, why is it always the north and the south ends of a ground when we're playing cricket and they're bowling? It's because of the sun going from east to west. You're looking to have maximum daylight, be able to play maximum daylight. If you laid your pitches east to west, you wouldn't be able to play early morning, probably until about 10 o'clock, maybe even later, and then from about 4 in the afternoon you'd have to stop again with the sun behind. So they laid east to west so that the sun doesn't really affect the bowling and batting.
Very interesting fact there, Trevor. Thank you.
I was actually asked that by someone the other day. So, we just assume everybody knows that, but that is the reason for it. Anywhere in the world, northern or southern hemisphere, cricket grounds are laid north-south. Cricket pitches laid north-south. Unless, of course, it's an indoor pitch, totally indoor, then you can lay it however you want to.
Well, cricket has definitely grown. And nowadays we even have nighttime cricket under the lights.
Oh, that is good delivery. We saw that one. You saw that earlier, and there's just as I was saying with the pitch reporter, just for the spinners outside this off stump, just staying a bit, one staying a bit low, the next one bouncing again. That one was a decent bounce, just played by Musonda down the ground. Through for the single.
A better over by the Ugandans here. Just 5 runs off it. Brings our score to 51 for 1 after 8 overs.
Yeah, so at this stage Zimbabwe definitely looking to make a higher score than yesterday, probably targeting around 150, 160. Obviously, it's important that they also have an in-batsman at the end there for that run chase.
True, Trevor, and also a bit scary for the Ugandans. They struggled this morning to chase down 91 runs, so they would want to limit the Zimbabweans here to a reasonable target that they can chase down as well. Of course, very experienced side, the Zimbabweans.
Musonda playing that out to mid-on. No run. A loud call of wait. We heard it from here. Oh, and that one getting through and bowling her. So, yeah, again, another wicket falling to spin today. And also just she's reaching for it out in front of her instead of waiting for it. And plays past the ball, bowled middle stump.
Let's have a look at that.
That was
the previous
one earlier when she hit it down the ground for 4 of the left armour. So it's the captain, Consulate Aweko Nimungu, gets her second wicket. Yeah, so she's just walking past it there, just playing out in front of her, pushing at the ball.
Good stuff by the Ugandans, and in comes Precious Marange. So good stuff by the captain here, Trevor.
Modesta Mupachikwa come in. Yeah, that first one, she just drops a bat on it, plays it out to point, no run. Yeah, look at those figures. 1.3 overs, 2 for 3. So Consulate Aweko, she's definitely asking the right questions of the Zimbabweans here. That played down the ground, long off doing the fielding, and it's a single. And a quick change in the field as the left-hander now on strike, Teripano.
Well, that's the big wicket they're looking for. If they can get Teripano out here, this game will turn on its head.
Yeah, obviously they had a big appeal early on, but it just clipped a pad going down the leg side. Yeah, that one giving it nice flight. Teripano playing it out into the extra cover area. And end of another over, yeah, so 2 overs, 2 for 4. Definitely we're seeing the spinners being really miserly with the runs so far today.
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है. Fast enough reload for instant hydration and instant energy. Feeling so good.
Definitely spin from both ends here. Trying to just assert some pressure on the Zimbabwean batters here. Good shot there.
Goes all the way down to the boundary. So 4 runs. Mupachikwa playing it strongly straight down the ground, and now they're leaving the long on back.
And then I pick up a quick single after that. It's a good play by the Zimbabweans. Just putting the pressure right back on the Ugandans here.
Sarah Akiteng, left arm seamer. Bowling over the wicket. Teripano just defending that one. And that's one thing about Teripano. She doesn't just try and hit everything. She selects what delivery she's going to hit. Otherwise, a decent defense. Yeah, that one a little bit uppish.
And a very short run up there, Trevor, by Sarah. Sarah Agiteng, very short run up. But very, very smart player. Teripano. And a dot to end that over. Just the 6 runs from it. Brings our score after 10 overs. It's 58 for 2. Nimungu to continue. Of course, very good figures for us so far here. Picking up 2 wickets. Just conceding 4 runs. Definitely putting on a lot of pressure from her end. And Teripano just taking her time here. Just 1 run. Another very good overcome starting here. A single and a dot ball so far. Is she going to pick up another wicket here? Let's see what she does this time. Playing to Modesta. Picks up a single there. Brings Teripano on strike. Teripano currently 35 runs from just 32 balls. Well, they thought of a second run there, but just stick to the single. And lovely to see that the Ugandans are still very loud in the field, encouraging one another. And interestingly, we had the same spirit when we had the Ugandan men's side here. Also very busy in the field. No run there. Almost a slight confusion, but well, we're gonna quickly go for a commercial break. Be right back.
अब सीख तो गए, अब तो जाने दो मुझे। ठहर जाइए, कोई प्रॉब्लम हो गई तो कहाँ ढूंढेंगे आपको? फैंटेसी अखाड़ा का 24/7 कस्टमर सर्विस है, आपकी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करवा देंगे। कल जाने देंगे। फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
Well, back to the cricket. And as we have had for the past few overs, spin from both ends. Sarah Akitang. Good bowling there. Another dot ball. Well, the Ugandans definitely pulling things back here. Not conceding too many runs at the moment. Bringing also that run rate down to 5.55. In 2 minds there. Modesta. So, of course, both these sides lost against the Capricorn Eagles. Zimbabweans lost yesterday and the Ugandans lost this morning. So, both sides eager to get a win here. A good chance there, but dropped. Loena dropping that one. So all to play for here. Of course, Zimbabweans the best rank of the 3 teams here in the Capricorn Tri-Series. Teripano plays one down. Good fielding. Take a quick single there. A little bit risky, but they managed to get a run. So far, just 2 runs from the 5 balls. Final ball of the over. Sarah Akitang needs to close it off here with a dot ball. Good shot. Another single to end the over there. So just 3 runs from that over. So good stuff from the Ugandans. Just pulling it back here. We're going to go for another commercial break here.
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है. Fasten up reload for instant hydration and instant energy. Fast and light and so good.
Well, Modesta Mopachiko, 10 from 15. And Teripano, 37 from 35. 65 with a loss of 2 after 12 overs. 8 more to go. So joining me right now in the commentary box, we have a guest here, Polly. Polly, good afternoon and welcome to the cricket here. Actually, you should welcome me. These are your grounds.
Thanks very much, Amor. It's a pleasure to be in the com box with you.
So great stuff by the Ugandans, just pulling it back here. A few good overs bowled by them. Just the Zimbabweans were getting away with the boundaries here, and they have closed the tap, and good bowling so far.
Yeah, Zim got off to a very good start, and it's like you say, it seems like the Ugandan team just managed to close the tap a little bit there, but I think Zim has still got the wickets in hand, and a few more overs to go, so I think they can just still let loose when they need to. I think that's probably according to what they've planned by the looks of it, because they don't seem to be in any sort of rush at the moment.
Janet Mbabazi bowling there. Quick single. And just the fielders a little bit sleeping there. And they pick up that quick one. Well, for Polly, we have seen what Teripano did against the Eagles, scoring 80 runs from just 59 balls. So she's more than capable of letting loose when she needs to. But also a very smart cricketer we are seeing here. Really showing an experience, just doesn't play just any ball. Choose the loose balls, and if it's a good ball, she lets it go. And there she goes for it. At least 2 here.
Yeah, more from what I saw yesterday in the first match against the Eagles. She's very powerful, and she's got a very good technique as well. It's proper cricket shots, and I think she also selects them very well. If it's a good ball, she respects it. She will either leave it or defend it. So good cricketer, I must say.
She goes for another shot there. 2 more runs. So just putting the pressure back on the Ugandan bowlers here. 4 runs from the last 2 balls. And so far 7 runs from the over with 1 more ball to go. The one called White. She has to bowl it again.
Yeah, I think at some stage this double headers are quite draining in the heat. Obviously, Uganda already played this morning, and now straight after that have to jump into it this afternoon. But I must say they still look quite energetic in the team. So it also, tournaments like this, it also has to do with a lot of work that you do afterwards, after your matches, your cool down sessions, your stretches, nutrition also very important, and then drinking lots of water, because by day 3 you burn out very quickly. So that's very important for them.
Well, end of the 13th over, 75 for 2. Polly, tell us a little bit about this ground where we're having these games.
Yeah, very historic grounds. This is where I started my cricket career, and where I'm still playing at the moment. So I've been part of this club for just over 24 years, and went through the ranks until I got to the point where I took over the running of the facility. So I'm chairman of CCD Cricket Club, but I should call it chairman and owner, because I also run the whole facility, which I rent from Transnamib. And what we've done over the years, we've turned it into this beautiful facility. A lot of work has gone into it, a lot of money, but a facility that we're very proud of.
Oh, good stuff there, Polly. Thank you. Quick run there. They get through for a quick single. Just keeping the pressure there on the bowler, on the fielding side, the Zimbabweans. And you could see yesterday when they lost to the Eagles, they didn't take that very lightly. Obviously a proud team, the Zimbabweans, and they're coming back today to try and make a mark on this game.
Obviously not, Amor. I mean, they're a full member side, and they're a very strong side. I think they've got a few contracted players in their side as well. So being beaten by Namibia yesterday, which was obviously also ranked below them, probably opened their eyes a little bit that, listen, when we go out, we need to go full out. But a very good game, and that's the nature of T20 cricket. It goes anywhere, anytime.
Not a quick single there. A better throw, maybe he could have put her in trouble, but Teripano makes it home. It's true, Polly, but it's very good to see, even in this game, playing against Uganda. Uganda is also very competitive. Not respecting the big guns, so to speak, but coming out to fight for their country.
I know, definitely. Quite a few of them that look very athletic, very, very quick in the field, quick runners, very good arms when they throw out from the boundary or from beyond the circle. So they're a very competitive side, which is good. This is the type of cricket that we need. You don't need anybody to walk over you.
Bit of a shout there. Kulume bowling here, first over. Just conceding 3 runs so far. Swing and a miss there by Teripano.
Yeah, I think Teripano, after the 80 she scored yesterday, and being at the crease now for almost 14 overs, I think she's starting to tire a bit now, and I think she's trying to get into that mode where she needs to start clearing the boundary, as you can see there, because I think with all the running that they've did, there were quite a few singles and a few twos there, so I think she's starting to get tired and probably said to herself, listen, I need to start going for it.
And a great over from Kulume. Just going for 3 runs there in the first over. 6 more to go. 78 for 2. But it's interesting to see how if it comes to the Capricorn Eagles, how they have played yesterday and today, and how the team is growing. Also to see how the girls are really maturing in both areas, bowling as well as batting. Something good for Namibian cricket.
Amor, I think it's something to be very proud of. I think the turnaround time from where that team was a few years ago and where they are now, just in terms of their skills level, and then just fitness levels as well. You can see they've put in the hard yards, and obviously this is starting to pay dividends. So yeah, very, very proud of that.
That's in the air, and it's taken. Good catch there. Kayando taking that one nicely.
That was a beautiful catch, Amor. What was most important about that is how quickly she went to make sure that she's under that ball, because obviously in cricket to catch a ball you need to make sure that you're under it, and she stood absolutely still waiting for it to come down. So brilliant skill there.
You can see there the replay. And a very good celebration as well. So the Ugandans pick up their third wicket, and just maintaining and keeping the pressure on the Zimbabweans here. We're going to quickly go for a commercial break. We'll be right back.
मारती जी, फैंटेसी अखाड़ा में विदेश जाने का भी चांस है। अब सुनो, हम आपको जाने देंगे। इतना सिखा दीजिए कि हम फौरन कैसे जाएंगे। फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
Well, back to the game. 78 for 3 after 14 and 1 overs. Janet Mbabazi. And it's so nice to sit here, Polly, and just see how the aircrafts come and land here. We are not very far from the Eros Airport here in Windhoek.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful scenery from out there, Amor, and I think over the years we've gotten used to those planes coming almost over the field quite a few times during the day. So yeah, up in the air there, and another catch.
And that's the big wicket they wanted. You can see the celebrations there. Cheripano.
And as I was saying earlier, Amor, you could see that she was just starting to tire. No more real power in the arms to take those big swings. And I think she's been out there for quite some time, so that's understood. Would have been lovely for her to get to a 50, but yeah, maybe on another day.
And that brings in Nglovu. So definitely the Ugandans picking up wickets here. 2 wickets from just 3 balls.
Yeah, so 2 new batsmen at the crease. So they need to start working from the beginning, but also not too long, because there's not so much time left, and I think they want to post a considerable score to be able to defend. So they'll maybe have a look for a while and then start going for it. I'm not 100% sure how many big hitters they've got left in the shed there, but I'm sure there must be a few.
Janet Mbabazi, another opportunity there, and she picks up a third wicket in this over.
Ah, this is great scenes. These are great scenes, Amor. 3 wickets gone down very quickly, and that's put Zimbabwe under pressure, because As I said earlier, the idea would probably be to have a look for a while and then start going for it. So I'm not sure what the message was with a new batsman, but wrong choice there, but it's the name of the game.
And it's also, I think the pressure here on the Zimbabweans also losing their first game against the Capricorn Eagles does create that pressure that they don't want to really put a low score, and trying to really just up the run rate here. They lose 3 wickets in a go in the same over, and yeah, great stuff by Janet Mbambazi, picking up 3 wickets, and she still has 2 more balls to go. So the pressure now definitely on the Zimbabweans.
Yeah, Amor, what was not impressive about that was the first ball that she faced off the spinner. Normally you have a look, you know, seeing that you still have 5.2 overs to go, or 5.3 before that ball, is to have a look, knock it around, and then later go for it to see what the bowler's doing with the ball. But to just from ball 1 start to, or try and clear the boundary is a bit risky.
And that brings in Mushangwa. And in quick time, 5 down, the Zimbabweans here need to rebuild.
Amor, it's amazing what 1 wicket can do, because that 1 wicket now made sure that Uganda lifts their energy. Their tails are up now, and then 2 more after that, just because they were again energized by that 1 wicket. It's amazing what that does to a team.
So what are over there? 3 wickets and 3 dot balls. Any bowler's dream.
Oh yes, for sure. Even better if it's a hat trick, but 3 is 3 with 3 dot balls. That's a magnificent over.
So 5 more to go. 78 for 5.
As I said, Amor, they need to be clever about this, because 5 overs to go, that's still some time that they've got. So they shouldn't throw it all away now, thinking that maybe the discussion was to get a certain score on the board, but also if things start to get a bit difficult out there in the middle, then you should also be clever enough to sort of revisit your idea and see whether you can adapt to what's happening out there.
And keeping in mind that the Ugandans also picked up a lot of wickets earlier against the Capricorn Eagles as well. Bowled them out for 91, so they are in the mood today. Another one falls there. Great stuff happening here.
Yeah, I know they're turning on the style now, Amor. Boulder around the legs. Not 100% certain of the shot she wanted to play there. But yeah, disappointingly coming to an end there without scoring a run again. So another batsman leaves without troubling the scorers.
We're going to take a quick commercial break. See you on the other side.
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही, और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है. Fasten up reload for instant hydration and instant energy. So good.
कितने पैसे चाहिए?
पैसा नहीं, इज्जत. मोहल्ले के चिरकुट लौंडे हरा रहे हैं फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स में. आप एक्सपर्ट हो, सिखाओ.
सिखाऊंगा तो जाने दोगे?
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा.
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है. कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें.
Well, Ugandans on fire here. Definitely, they are on fire. It's not easy here.
No, listen, Amor. It was worrying at the start for them, you could see, but they've brought it back very, very well with some excellent bowling, putting the pressure back on Zimbabwe and letting them want to go for it, and then obviously in turn taking wickets. So it's well done, very, very well done.
And of course, Kulume, that's currently bowling, she just considered 3 runs in the first over, and that's where the pressure started. And now she comes in a wicket and 2 dots so far, just putting more pressure on the Zimbabweans here.
Oh, brilliant! She's getting a bit of movement off the pitch, I see, which is great.
The quick single there.
Yeah, I think with a slightly quicker fielder in that position and correct bounce, she might have been in a bit of trouble there.
Yeah, at this stage, the Zimbabweans trying to get whatever they can, just looking for those quick singles. I think they can pick up 2 here. Bit hesitant in coming back. But 2 runs there. Mushangwe. And this is the beauty of Africa, the different languages that you are hearing here. A bit of Swahili.
Oh no, lovely! It's a great to have them all here visiting the land of the brave, and also glad that people around the world can stream this and see, and hopefully we get more visitors, and especially ladies teams coming to visit us out here.
That'll be good. Also, I mean, it's a very beautiful tourist destination, Namibia, and of course, a very, very big advantage we have is a very, very peaceful country as well. So yeah, nothing to lose, a lot to see. Friendly people like Polly and myself.
One of the best, Amor. One of the best. we right up there when it comes to a tourist destination.
And of course, the picture is brought to you by TV2 Namibia. Thank you guys very much. We appreciate your work here, making this all possible for us. Of course, this game Tri-Series brought to you by Capricorn, the proud sponsor of the Capricorn Eagles women's team.
Yeah, it's amazing how that has grown from strength to strength, Amor, with the sponsorship from Capricorn. How they've supported the ladies over the years, and we can only be thankful to institutions like them for putting their weight fully behind the girls, and I mean, those girls wouldn't have achieved this without them.
Well, Polly, currently they say the future is female, so that's what it's all about, women's cricket. Yeah. And we are here the whole week until next week Tuesday, so if you get a chance, please come watch the games. The Eagles will be playing tomorrow 2:30. CCD is just here in Pioneers Park. And of course, there's no charges to enter and come watch some cricket. It's all for free. It's all for you.
Yeah, come out. Bring your gazebo. Bring your umbrellas. Bring your braai meat. Have a braai next to the field. Tomorrow is Friday. I think most people anyway have a half day on a Friday. And then I think Saturday is going to be complete fireworks here at CCD. With all the spectators coming in. Looking forward to it.
Well, continuing here after picking up 3 wickets in the last over. Mabazi. A bit, it just drops a bit short. Almost a chance there.
Yeah, I think Zimbabwe would maybe want to squeeze in another 25-30 runs if they can, yeah, to just jump over the 100 and get something for their bowlers to bowl at and for them to defend.
Well, Polly, what I picked up from the Ugandan men's side is that they were a very good bowling side, and they also did quite well in the field, but they did struggle when it comes to batting. Only a few players really stood out for them. So I hope it's not going to be the same for the women's side here, that they will come out and play some shots and put the Zimbabweans under pressure. That's aerial, but land safe there.
Yeah, betting is one of those things. Over the years, I remember one of my coaches always used to say that bowling and fielding comes naturally, but batting is something technical that you need to, one mistake there and you're gone. So it's one of those. But from what I've seen from the Ugandan men's side and the ladies here, a few technical issues here and there, which I think all cricketers have. But I think they're right up there. They've done well.
No, definitely a very competitive side. I've enjoyed their spirit. I've definitely enjoyed watching them in the field. And of course their bowling has been excellent. Well, just 3 overs to go, 18 balls. What can the Zimbabweans do with those 18 balls? And what will the Ugandans say about that?
Yeah, just dropping that one and running. Which is the way that you should play T20 cricket. You shouldn't always look for the boundary, because even if the boundary is not there and it's a good ball, you try and knock it into a gap to take a single and keep rotating that strike. Scoreboard pressure is always the best.
Very good shot played there. Will they get 2? A risky second run there. Good throw. But she's in. Good running.
It looks like she was struggling at some point there. I didn't think she was gonna make it, but yeah, she eventually did. See the action replay there. Ball coming in. She's not even in the frame yet. And then at the last moment, I think she just decided to put the foot down there to get through. But I'm quite impressed with what the Ugandan bowlers have done here this afternoon. They were a bit under the pump in the first few overs, but they've brought it back very well. And the spinner bowling now has also been doing well. But that one going through the covers there. Not sure if it's going to make it to the boundary. Chases on and the ball wins.
Well, finally a boundary after a few overs. So good stuff there for the Zimbabweans. Just picking up here. And they need more of those just to put up a good score here.
See them putting out a sweeper now on the boundary, and they should have actually done that 2-3 balls ago, because there's another ball that went through the covers, but there wasn't enough power behind it. Oh, there's trouble here, and she's gone.
Mushangwe. She has to take a walk to the showers.
Yeah, that was a bit weird, because she hit that ball straight to the fielder. Easy pick up and throw. Don't know whose call it was and who decided to run, but there was definitely no run there.
Yeah, we're going to quickly go to the marketplace.
कितने पैसे चाहिए?
पैसा नहीं, इज्जत। मोहल्ले के चिरकुट लौंडे हरा रहे हैं फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स में। आप एक्सपर्ट हो, सिखाओ।
सिखाऊंगा तो जाने दोगे?
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
Good stop there. Well, not a bad over for the Zimbabwean. 7 runs, just the wicket there. So 7 runs off the one wicket, 2 dot balls.
Yeah, 94 on the board, Amor. 7 down, 2 more overs to go. I would reckon what the Zimbabwean side would want here is probably to get another 15-20 there. Just for them to have something to comfortably bowl at.
Well, let's see what the Ugandans are going to say about that. They have done quite well in the past 7 to 8 overs, really limiting the Zimbabweans. And the thing with the Zimbabweans, even against the Capricorn Eagles, has been that Teripano has scored most of their runs.
Yeah, another risky run here, and she made it home.
A better throw, that could have also been more trouble for the Zimbabweans.
No, definitely. A bit of indecisive calling, I think a bit of ball watching as well. That can land you in a lot of hot water, but safely home in the end.
That one just false shot of the fielder there. Another chance again. And definitely Babazi making the ball talk here. Just doesn't carry to the fielder.
Yeah, Mo, she's bowling a very good line and length, making it very difficult for the Zimbabwean ladies to score off her. Done a very good job for her team, I must say.
And the one is taken. So she picks up another wicket. So what figures there? 17 runs from 3.4 overs and 4 wickets.
Yeah,
2 more balls here. She might pick up a 5 here.
That's great figures in the T20 format. And like I said, she's just bowling that line and length that makes you think twice. You're not sure what to do. And some of the batswomen but early on it and skying it. I think the one before that almost went into cover's hands, falling short, and then this one was sliced up into the air, caught by backward point. So brilliant stuff from her.
So 18 overs and 4 balls, 95 for 8. She still has 2 more to go in this over.
Brilliant ball first up. It's once again that good line and length. Batsman not sure what to do with that.
Let's have a look at the replay here. And she gets some swing as well.
I'm trying to see if she's doing something with her fingers, maybe just rolling it across or something, because there's quite a bit of movement there. And they're going for the second.
She just...
And unfortunately not.
Well, risky cricket here by the Zimbabweans. And that brings our score to 97 for 8. After 19 overs. Just missing that one.
Yeah, no, she would have been gone by a long way, Amor. She wasn't even in the frame when she almost had the ball in her hands there. So unfortunate, but she's done. Very good spell, 4 overs, 19 runs conceded and 4 wickets. She's done a very, very good job for her team. Couldn't have asked more of her.
And coming back into the attack of the final over, the captain Aweko. So far doing well for her side as well, so picking up some wickets.
Yeah, it's the last over of the game, and I saw her just bringing up the sweeper from the boundary, which is not always a clever thing to do. That's one of the areas you want to have covered in the last few overs of a T20 game, because once the batsman beats that inner ring, it goes for a boundary.
And Polly, if you also look at here, if you look at the figures, also very good figures for her. Picking up 2 wickets, just conceding so far 9 runs. So between the two of them, definitely keeping the Zimbabweans at bay. Swing and a miss here.
The one thing that I've noticed, especially when they're trying to throw the balls to the bowler's end, they don't look to use the pitch to let it bounce off the pitch or the square to get it there quicker. They're throwing it directly and very hard at the bowler, which is very difficult for them to get that run out.
Another chance there in the wicket.
Oh, once again, brilliant catch and very good bowling. But I'm more just coming back to that. You know, in cricket, you're always taught that to get that ball to skid off the square is to pick it up and throw it in on the bounce to the bowler to make it easier for the bowler to collect and run the batsman out. Direct throws can go to the keeper for obvious reasons. The keeper is wearing gloves. But I've seen quite a few now where they just pick it up and really just let the bowler have it. And you're standing risk of injuring your players or your teammates there if you keep doing that.
So coming in, 11th man there, Peary.
Yeah, if we look at the way that Zimbabwe started, they probably were eyeing the 150, 160 mark, and now they 99 for 9 with 1 ball to go to reach 20 overs.
And I think they'll try to get a second one here. And a better throw, Polly, what you asked for there?
Oh, that's definitely what I asked for, Amor. So somebody was listening to me.
And a run out to end this game. So 100 runs. That's what the Ugandans need to chase down. They need 101 to win. But what a good game. What a good comeback from Uganda. And once again, Zimbabwe will feel they're short of at least 40 to 60 runs here.
No, I agree, Amor. I think with the way they've started and what they have in terms of batsmen, they will feel that they're a bit short. But also, we know that they're a very good side, and Uganda will have to. They've bowled well. They've done very well in the field, but they will also now have to bat very, very well to chase down the score.
Well, that's definitely what needs to happen here for the Ugandans. They need to come out hard and put the Zimbabweans under pressure, score some runs, get some boundaries. Well, we're going to be back on the other side. Just a commercial break, and then it's going to be Uganda batting afterwards.
कितने पैसे चाहिए? पैसा नहीं, इज्जत। मोहल्ले के चिरकुट लौंडे हरा रहे हैं मैं फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स में। आप एक्सपर्ट हो, सिखाओ।
सिखाऊंगा तो जाने दोगे?
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही, और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है। फास्ट इनफ रीलोड फॉर इंस्टेंट हाइड्रेशन एंड इंस्टेंट एनर्जी।
And so good.
Well, it's the Capricorn Tri-Series here in Windhoek Pioneers Park, CCD, cricket fields. And of course, the Zimbabweans won the toss and decided to bat, scoring 100 runs in their 20 overs, losing a final ball, even a run out there. So very interesting stuff. Of course, it's the second game the Ugandans are playing today. They played earlier this morning against the Capricorn Eagles and lost that one. So they really need to put a win together here. And so do the Zimbabweans, because this is also their second game after losing their first game yesterday afternoon to the Capricorn Eagles. So the Eagles having a good start, 2 wins so far. And both these sides losing their first games. So the Ugandans have to put something together here. They're just chasing basically 101 runs to win. And a good start there, 4 runs to open the scoring here. Of course, the bowler there, Muvanga, yesterday caused a lot of trouble against the Capricorn Eagles, picking up some wickets as well as limiting the Eagles from scoring. So her first ball here going for a boundary. And of course that was Aweno, the wicketkeeper batswoman. Well, good stuff there. Pamavanga, and the batter just dropping on that one. Good stuff. Kevin Awino runs through for a single. I don't know if you can hear, but of course the Ugandans duck out very encouraging. You can always hear them encouraging their side. A quick single there. And it's a very good tactic here by the Ugandans. They need to get those quick singles in, keep the scoreboard ticking. If they can put on some runs, that's definitely going to put the Zimbabwean bowling side under pressure. But of course, Zimbabweans, the highest ranked side in this tri-series, the most experienced and side as well. Also a full member of the ICC. Let's see what happens there. A sweep for no run. So, end of the over. End of the over there. 5 runs and a leg by. So 6 without a lost. Good start for the Ugandans. So now they just need 95 runs to win from 19 overs. Of course, easier said than done against this very experienced Zimbabwean side. And we saw yesterday what a good bowling side they are. That one goes through. At least two there. Mbabazi, after picking up 4 wickets, out here to bat. That will be white from Chipari. So my apologies there. The two openers for Zimbabwe is Kevin and Luena. Chipari, the bowler for Zimbabwe. 2 wide so far. Of course, we are in the power play here. Just 2 fielders are allowed outside the circle in the first power play. Good shout there. Looks like it's going down leg. And good fielding by the Zimbabweans. Looking a very busy side here. Well, a good over, except for those 2 wides. Chipari. Another dot ball. Just has to close out this over with the final ball. Let's see what she does. Wide. She has to bowl that one again. So a lot of freebies here in the second over. 3 wide so far. And the Ugandans will take whatever they will get. That was very, very wide. The batter tried to follow it, but it was way out. Let's see what she does. Good shot for no run. And that brings our score to 11 for none. Let's go for a commercial break.
कितने पैसे चाहिए? पैसा नहीं, इज्जत। मोहल्ले के चिरकुट लौंडे हरा रहे हैं फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स में। आप एक्सपर्ट हो, सिखाओ। सिखाऊंगा तो जाने दोगे?
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही, और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है। फास्ट इनफ रीलोड फॉर इंस्टेंट हाइड्रेशन एंड इंस्टेंट एनर्जी।
And into our third over, and we already see spin here. Marangi. She did quite well against the Capricorn Eagles yesterday. A very good bowler. Very accurate bowler as well. Let's see how these two play her. It's very important for the Zimbabwean bowlers to make sure they don't bowl any loose deliveries here. Not a lot of runs to play with. So just close the tap on the Ugandans. But good play there. And that fielder was just moved in. Actually, she get it. Oh! That is out. What a throw. What a bullet there was. Well, they didn't see that one coming. The wicket keeper even makes it look better. So after 2 overs and 3 balls, that's 11 for 1. And definitely we got a game on our hands here. Well, Moranki already causing a run out there. So good start by the Zimbabweans here. Precious Marangi. Small midfield there and oh my goodness, a better throw, and that could have been out too. So everything happening here at the CCD cricket fields. It's the Capricorn Tri-Series between Zimbabwe, the Capricorn Eagles and Uganda. This is the third game we're having this afternoon. The Capricorn Eagles winning the first 2 games against both these two sides. And these two fighting it out here to put a point. Great over there by Precious Marangi. This is our 4th over in the power play. Chipari coming in with the 2nd over. She needs to just keep the pressure on the Ugandans. And the Ugandans always trying to steal a single here and there. And that's how they got run out. Francisca Chipari. Good over from her this time. 3 dot balls so far. And we know what dot balls do, create some pressure. Pressure creates wickets. Wickets wins games. That one's given out. Another wicket falls. Chipari picking up a wicket here. And as I said, dot ball pressure. She takes a swing at this one, misses. And that was going straight for middle stump. We're going to quickly go to the marketplace.
कितने पैसे चाहिए? पैसा नहीं इज्जत. मोहल्ले के चिरकुट लौंडे हरा रहे हैं फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स में. आप एक्सपर्ट हो, सिखाओ.
सिखाऊंगा तो जाने दोगे?
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा.
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है. कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें.
Feeling so good. Feeling so good.
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है. फास्ट इनफ रीलोड फॉर इंस्टेंट हाइड्रेशन एंड इंस्टेंट एनर्जी.
Feeling so good.
So Francisca Chipari picking up a wicket there. It's now 12 for 2. She still has 2 more balls to bowl in this over. And so far good figures. 5 for 1 just from 1 overs and 4 balls. A good shout there. Umpire not interested. Let's have a look at this replay here. Just missing leg there. But a good shout. Swing and a miss. And that's a maiden wicket over. Good stuff from Chipari. And after 4 overs, 12 runs and 2 wickets down. Murangi to continue here. Precious Murangi. And that's a precious dot ball for her there. Of course, the Ugandans need to just score 101 runs to win this game. But Precious Murangi making it difficult for them. They pick up a single there. They just need to continue trying to score those singles. Try avoid to play the big shots here. Another wicket will definitely put the Zimbabweans a bit ahead in this game. But Precious Marangi definitely not an easy player to score off. The Capricorn Eagles experienced that yesterday. Very accurate bowler. Maybe the Ugandans need to try to see if they can use their feet there here, but also very dangerous to do that. A good shot. Just a single there. And just like that, just 1 ball to go in this over. Another dot ball. So after 5 overs, 14 for 2. Just one more over to go in the first power play. And the Ugandans need, is it 86? 87 to win from 15 overs. And coming into the attack for the Zimbabweans, Piri, spin bowler as well. Good stop there. Good fielding from our own bowling. The Ugandans just need one good over here to get their confidence going once again. But I should say, good start from Piri here. That's just a single. Well, if they would have run the first one hard, there could have been 2 there. But just gets 1 run for that. On strike, Janet Bambazi plays a little cute shot there. Just picking good spots to get some singles here. Just looking for those open areas on the wicket. And Piri definitely bowling with much more confidence today. Were taken for some rounds yesterday by the Eagles. I'm just making a good comeback here in the first over. Just looks like we got a little bit of a slight injury here. Just stretching a bit. And maybe the physio will come. Or maybe she won't need him. Bye-bye, physio. Just 2 runs, 2 more balls to go. Good fielding. Of course, Janet also picked up 4 wickets for her side when she was bowling. Now she needs to do something with the bat. End of that over. Just 2 runs from it. 16 for the loss of 2. Gonna go for a quick break here.
मारती जी, फैंटेसी अखाड़ा में विदेश जाने का भी चांस है। अब सुनो, हम आपको जाने देंगे। इतना सिखा दीजिए कि हम फॉरेन कैसे जाएंगे।
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का
असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
You got me feeling so good. Feeling so good.
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है। Fasten up reload for instant hydration and instant energy.
Feeling so good.
Mushangwe into the attack. Looks like we're going to have a spin from both ends now. And the aerial shot. Is there a chance? Is there a chance? Not the easiest chances there. But definitely a chance. She had to cover a lot of ground there. At the end, just don't get there on time. Almost another one. Great bowling by Mushangwe here. I was very impressed with her as well yesterday. Good shot there. Get through for a single. Trying to make sure they don't allow the bowler to bowl to one better for the whole over. Well, the wicket doing some stuff for the spinners here. Well, it's a spin and win Thursday. The spinners definitely taking control here. Another one falls. And we're going to go for a quick commercial break.
अब सीख तो गए, अब तो जाने दो मुझे।
ठहर जाइए, कोई प्रॉब्लम हो गई तो कहाँ ढूंढेंगे आपको?
फैंटेसी अखाड़ा का 24/7 कस्टमर सर्विस है, आपकी प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करवा देंगे।
कल जाने देंगे।
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
Mushangwe picking up a wicket there. And the Zimbabweans not giving the Ugandan batters a break here. A bit aerial. But I can see 2 runs there. Are they going to go for the second one? A bit hesitant, but she gets through. So 22 for 3 after 7 overs. And yeah, just at the moment looking more like the Zimbabweans are taking charge here. Piri to bowl her second over. The new batter that came in there, Kayando. Well, there's a injury here. It's an injury that they're looking at. We're just going to take a quick break while they're quickly looking at that one. We'll be right back. Looks like it's Teripani. Teripani that got injured there. Oh, back to the cricket. Piri for the second over. Let's see what she can do here. Definitely did pretty well in the first over, just conceding 2 runs. If she can repeat that here, the Zimbabweans will be quite excited. But of course, 4 runs there. So definitely Mambaza having other ideas there, driving that for 4 runs. And that's just what the Ugandans need. At least one boundary per over, just to put them in a good spot to fight for this. Another shot there, just 1 run. The one thing is you don't want to allow spinners to settle, because if they settle, they become a big problem for you. Just giving Piri something to think about there. Another good drive for single. This is starting to look like a much better over for the Zimbabweans. Some overthrows there. It looks like another injury. This time Precious Marange doesn't look so good. She's a big girl. Gets up and gets on with the game. So the umpire just making sure that she's good. She says she's good to go. Last ball of Piri's over. Not a bad over so far. But I think Uganda will be very happy with this over. 8 runs from it. 30 for 3 after 8 overs. Uganda needs 65 is it 61 runs, 71 runs to win from 12 overs. They're chasing down 100 runs, so they need 101 to win. So 71 runs to win. Mushangwa to continue here. Bowling to Kayondo. Good shot, but for no run. Straight back to the bowler. The required run rate just 6 per over. That's Ariel. She calls for it. And a good wicket. Mushangwe picking up a second wicket here. And more pressure on the Ugandans. Not looking so smooth for them at the moment. And that brings up the captain. Aweko here. She's coming in out to bat. 4 down for 30 runs. And of course, this creates more pressure. Not really getting going with the bat for Ugandans this afternoon. Wickets falling almost every second over. And just creating lots more pressure on them. But there's still enough overs for them to win this game. Thought of a single there, but turned it down at the end. Good decision that. Another dot ball. Good shot. Bambazi. Looks like it might be her day today. 13 runs from 17 balls. After she picked up 4 wickets as well. So the two that are currently playing are the ones that picked up most of the wickets for the Ugandans. Now they're required to score most of the runs for them as well. Back to the bowler again. Very interesting battle here between these two. And they're going to go for 2 there. The ball goes through and 4 runs. Just what the Ugandans needed. A much better over 8 runs from it. And 1 wicket brings our score to 38 for the loss of 4 after 9 overs. So they just require 63. We're going to go for a quick commercial break.
कितने पैसे चाहिए? पैसा नहीं इज्जत मोहल्ले के चिरकुट लौंडे हरा रहे हैं फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स में आप एक्सपर्ट हो सिखाओ
सिखाऊंगा तो जाने दोगे
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें
Well, back to the action here. Mavinga coming back into the attack. Almost a chance there. And they take a quick single. So this game getting at that stage where it's all excitement. Somebody has to take this game by its neck. And of course, Mavinga, just the right person for Zimbabwe to pick up another wicket here. Good shot. Bambazi having an answer for her there. Well, the required run rate just of 5.72. So still very possible. That one goes all the way. And that's going to be, it's given us runs. In inside edge, they're going for 4. So another good over once again for the Ugandans. Well, the Uganda has definitely been put into the corner here by the Zimbabwean bowlers, and now it's starting to respond. Good stop there. They just need this two to bat for a few more overs. Score some quick runs. Just try to get a boundary per over. Put the pressure back on the Zimbabwean bowlers. As it looks like here they're enjoying the pace. Enjoying batting to the faster bowlers than the spinners. 6 runs so far, just one more ball to go. Mavinga. And close it off with a dot ball. Just 6 runs. 44 for the loss of 4 after after 10 overs. And now Nglovu coming into the attack here. Let's see what she can do. Good start there. Bambazi. She just needs to stay in here. She looks like she's the hope for her side. Good shot with just 1 run. Good bowling here. Not giving her any room at all there. Great fielding. Almost took a risky second run there, but turned down. So interesting battle here between bat and ball. She had to touch that one. Left the crease there, wide open. If that ball would have gone through, definitely a stamping opportunity there. Another good shot for no run. End of the over. And just 2 runs scored from Nglovu's first over there. So after 11 overs gone, 46 for 4. And I'm welcoming back Trevor.
Yeah, more and interesting. Uganda nowhere's out of it. 9 overs to go. Definitely still achievable that target. Just needs a couple of, probably 1 decent partnership, maybe 2 to get them there. But since I left Zimbabwe in a terrible collapse, I left. They were well on their way. We thought they would. I was talking about them getting up to 150, 160 at that stage, which it looked like. And then obviously the Ugandans took a few wickets, Obviously, the Ugandan bowling attack is quite effective on this wicket.
And strangely, Trevor, the two players that are batting now are the ones that took most of the wickets. 7 wickets between the two of them.
Yeah, 7 wickets between the two of them, and maybe it's their day today.
Well, I'm sure everybody in Uganda is hoping for that.
Yeah, but it also showed, yesterday as well, Teripano, definitely the Zimbabwean ladies rely heavily on her to score, and as we've seen before, it looks like the umpire's looking at the ball, looking at their counters, see how many deliveries are left.
Well, definitely just getting some confirmation. But as you look at Trevor, the required run rate just 6.35.
Yeah.
So they just require 1 boundary per over.
Yeah, we're looking at that replay there. Yeah, and that looks like that foot is back. Yeah, that was for that previous shot. Yeah, it looked from here. I was watching it with the naked eye, and it looked like she was well back from here. So obviously not out.
And definitely much relief for the Ugandans. Piri started her over quite well here. 2 dot balls so far. That's Ariel. Is it the chance?
It's going to fall short of her. Yeah, a lot of spin on that one. Yeah, Piri has an interesting run-up. Just watching there on the screen. Sort of stop-start, hesitates.
It almost looks like the way the footballers take the penalties.
Penalties, that's right, yeah.
Trying to fool the goalkeeper a bit there.
Quite often it's about rhythm. Yeah, and that one given out. Shame. Unfortunately, Piri doing well to stop that, and obviously her fielding causing the run out, getting her body behind it.
Good stuff by the Zimbabweans, really. After just putting on 100 runs, they have really worked hard in the field, and no chance there for the captain. She has to work her way back.
Yeah, shame. That was she actually made her ground, and then looks like, I don't know if she was called or she decided to take the run, and we're going to go for a break.
You got me feeling so good. Feeling so good.
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही, और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है. Fasten up reload for instant hydration and instant energy.
Feeling so good.
कितने पैसे चाहिए?
पैसा नहीं, इज्जत. मोहल्ले के चिरकुट लौंडे हरा रहे हैं फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स में. आप एक्सपर्ट हो, सिखाओ.
सिखाऊंगा तो जाने दोगे?
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा.
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है. कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें.
Yeah, actually, while I was away now, I had to go and meet 2 guys quickly, and they were asking me about cricket, and I was telling them, and I told them, yeah, but it's the ladies, the Capricorn Eagles ladies, and Zimbabwe ladies. Piri again, they're doing great fielding of her own bowling. And Ugandan ladies, they couldn't believe it. And then I told them how good it's been going. And it was really, so definitely people are starting to take interest in cricket in Namibia. You get asked the questions these days. People ask you, are you involved with cricket? Tell us about it. What's going on?
Yeah, no, definitely, Trevor. And it shows also the efforts by Cricket Namibia. You know, when something is organized and is moving in the right direction, it does attract interest from people. So that's what's happening with cricket. There's so much beautiful things happening in cricket. There's so much organization. There's so much proper investment, sponsorships, and that is creating a lot of interest. And also, you know, the teams themselves performing so well, people have to pay attention.
That's right, yeah. And it's not as if everything is just being done correctly. Obviously, you make mistakes, but you learn by your mistakes as you go along. And I think that's the big thing, is about how you correct mistakes that you've made and how you go forward from there. And then obviously you also mentioned a very big word there, planning. That one called wide. Yeah, so just having a look at it, the spinners definitely have played a major role in the two games so far today.
Oh, definitely. It's been their day. And Precious Morange to continue here.
Runs drying up here for Uganda. You know, the whole thing is, I look at this situation here, and it's, they require 53, is it? 53 from 8 overs, 7.5 overs. And basically, if they just, it's the same, we had the same discussion with them any other day. If you just start taking your singles, it's already keeping the scoreboard rolling. And you do get the odd boundary in the 2 and the 3 in between. And then, by taking singles, you're also putting pressure back onto the bowlers. So definitely I think they've got to look at, there's big gaps here on the leg side. A lot of balls being played here. Just push it into the leg. That one hit firmly out here to mid-wicket. But that gap, for instance, is a major gap. Just turn the ball in, then take a single every ball.
Yeah, that's all they need to do at the moment. Just take some singles and see where it gets them. Closer you get to the total, the more pressure on the bowling side.
And chatting to Nicole yesterday, he was also saying that's something they're working on, is cutting out the dot balls, especially in T20. You obviously have a lot more dot balls in 50 over, but in T20 you're looking to have 30% or less dot balls. Oh, and that one put down.
There's not a chance there. End of that over. So 50 required from
51 required.
Yes, 51 required from, is it 7 overs?
No, 7.29 per over. So just by taking the singles, you're keeping yourself up with the run rate and getting in. And it definitely puts pressure on the fielding side by taking singles. I can think of 2 occasions that last over where they probably could have taken a single quite safely and they didn't take it. So another change in bowling here.
Yeah, Mushangwa just changing ends. Now, as she's already picked up 2 wickets. Mishi gave also the Capricorn Eagles something to think about yesterday. And oh, swing and a miss there. She went all out for that one. Well, she's been there for 29 balls now. Bambazi.
20 from 29, not too bad. Yeah, that well played down the ground. They get the single. And stretching her leg there. Hope she hasn't done a little injury.
Good fielding there of our own bowling.
Oh, that one, yeah, falling short. A lot of excitement. Obviously, the batter backing up there is running from very wide, so looks like she's a long way out of her ground, but actually she's well in.
Well, the Ugandans require a boundary here just to keep that run rate in check. But a swing and a miss. The intention is definitely there.
Yeah, it's about getting bat on ball at this stage again. Get bat on ball and wait for the ball played under your eyes. Yeah, like there. Yeah, that's...
And they just pick up 2 runs in that over. And as you can see already, the required run rate 8.17. So that will just keep on climbing.
Yeah, especially the way they're playing. They're swinging too hard, too many deliveries in the over. Instead of just getting that bat onto the ball, just push it into the gap and take the single. And I can tell you there's no ways that the fielders are going to get there and run them out if they run immediately.
Well, a quick break here.
अब सीख तो गए, अब तो जाने दो मुझे।
ठहर जाइए, कोई प्रॉब्लम हो गई तो कहाँ ढूंढेंगे आपको?
फैंटेसी अखाड़ा का 24/7 कस्टमर सर्विस है, आपकी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करवा देंगे।
कल जाने देंगे। फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
Yeah, and I wonder how long that father-in-law is going to be tied up there. He's...
Well, Trevor, he doesn't look distressed. He looks quite happy to be tied up.
I think he's just worried his son-in-law is going to start using his money to bet. Yeah, that's a good-looking shot through the covers. Just a half a hand onto it, and yeah, but it goes all the way. So great shot. Cover drive.
Yeah, much needed boundary and a good start to the over. If they can now just pick up a few more singles here, make this a 8 to 10 run over.
That's right. You see what she did well there? She just waited for that, and when the ball got there under her eyes, then she hit it. So it just shows it can be done. And that one again down the ground, and they get the single.
Well, Mavinga bowled very well against the Eagles yesterday. Today she's been under a bit of pressure. Not the best bowler today, but that's the name of the game.
Well, look, I think the wicket has definitely suited the spinners today. The seamers have all looked to struggle a little bit.
Oh, what a catch!
Oh, she dropped it, but amazing reflex there. Kicking the ground. I thought that it stuck. It was amazing reflexes. That was going like a bullet.
Musangwe there. Wow. Very athletic. Is that a catch?
And that's taken. So the next ball outside edge up in the air, and I think that's the big one that the Zimbabweans were looking for.
Yeah, good play by her. 21 runs from 32 balls. Bambazi. Also, like I said, she picked up 4 wickets earlier. So a good day in the office for her.
Yeah, I think she would have just liked to have gone on a little bit. But there again, just swinging a bit at that one, a bit across the line instead of just waiting for it. She could have played it over the cover field. She was looking to go lofted. Just a little bit of patience in the shot.
Yeah, and that's just after being dropped with the previous delivery.
That's right, yeah. So, and that was obviously a great attempt at a catch. So, luckily, she's not going to be feeling too bad about it there. Mushangwe was it that dropped that? Yeah, no, just to get there, I think she did well. So,
I definitely came very hard and fast at her. She did very well to get some hands on it. And Mavinga just letting me know that she's still here. Picks up a wicket there.
Yeah. No, you can't write her off just yet.
No, she made that very clear.
Yeah, and that's also
Well,
yeah, and I think that was definitely there was a single there. You see, this is where it starts going all wrong for you when you. It looks like they're in a bit of a panic. They know they've got to get the runs. They're looking to get the runs, and obviously that played out to the offside. That is the striker's call. As the non-striker, you need to react to that, but yeah, you're not gonna make it just by scoring big shots. So, but I think still, it looks like a real uphill battle now for Uganda. But they can take so many positives, I think, out of today's play. Bowling, restricting the Capricorn Eagles to 90 in 20 overs, and then they bowled Zimbabwe out for 100. So they've done really well, and they can take that back with them to the hotel tonight and go and just discuss it a bit. And they've kept themselves in both of these games by their bowling. They've just got to work a bit on their batting, the way they're going about it, constructing an innings.
Now, I was earlier speaking to Polly here and Trevor. I mentioned that same thing. Same situation we had with the Ugandan men's side when they were here. They did bowl pretty well, but batting, there was just a very few players that were coming to do something on that side. So that's the end they really need to work on.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, I mean, they definitely had a tail. It wasn't as if they batted down to number 9 or 10. Once you got to sort of number 8 in their batting lineup, then you knew you were in with a chance of bowling them out. But I mean, yeah, this has almost been this last couple of this over a bit of self-destruct. Again, a good shot down the ground.
She was trying to pick up a hat-trick there, but good play.
Obviously, with a run-out, it can't be a hat-trick.
Right, yes. So 6 runs from that one. 58 for 7. 43 required from 5 overs.
Yeah, and obviously they mustn't give up. They've still got to go for it. Both of these batters have shown that they can hit the ball hard. Fiona Kulume played a decent shot down the ground. And the other one is young. Is that Rita Nyangendo? Yeah, Rita Nyangendo. She's also played a couple of decent shots since she's been there. So they can both bat, and that's what they've got to do. Don't throw it away. Bat properly. Play your strokes. Play the proper stroke to each delivery, and a couple of boundaries is going to keep them up with that run rate.
And as the Trevor said, there they get a quick single.
That's it. So a couple of those and then a boundary, and all of a sudden they're up with a run rate for the over. So, but again, we see spinners doing the job. Three overs, 2 for 16.
Precious Marenga. And one turn down.
Yangendu, Rita Yangendu looking for the single there, being sent back. Show me that side on, please. Playing and missing outside the off stump.
And so quickly, Trevor, 3 dot balls there.
Yeah, that's the whole thing with the spinners. They're getting through the over so quickly, and just before you wiped out your eyes, as you said, 3 dot balls and now a single. It's just a thing of constructing an innings. It's really important, and I think that's maybe what needs to come into these team talks and discussions is how we go about building an innings, taking the singles. What do we need to do to take singles? You don't always have to play a big shot. You can play a defensive shot and still get a single. So it's being aware of where the space is on the field. There is space in the circle, so play towards that space. If you wait for a ball and just turn your bat a bit, then the ball goes into that space and you can run the singles.
Well, 60 runs scored, 7 wickets falling.
41 required in 4 overs. So it's basically a touch over 10 to the over, which is still doable. It just needs that 1 or 2 boundaries and over. It just needs 1 decent over. Now we saw that with the Capricorn Eagles yesterday afternoon with that run chase. They had a couple of decent overs towards the end, and that just kept the run rate manageable.
Yeah, definitely one decent over here will create some definitely some panic, and that opens doors for anything.
Yeah, that played well out into the offside. Wow, good fielding there. Yeah, good fielding. Otherwise, that probably would have got through for the boundary. Wanzura doing the fielding there. And at the outside edge, that she just got a half a hand on that. And we're going to have a look at that, but yeah, she's already walking.
Well, it looks like there was 2 there all the way, but didn't run the first one hard enough. Let's see what happens when they come back.
Yeah, obviously she got sent back, and then she never really had a chance. Yeah, we just see that stumps being broken and not even in the picture yet. So unfortunately another run out, and run outs have definitely damaged their run chase. A couple of unnecessary run outs.
Going to go on a quick commercial break here.
कितने पैसे चाहिए?
पैसा नहीं, इज्जत। मोहल्ले के चिरकुट लौंडे हरा रहे मैं फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स में। आप एक्सपर्ट हो, सिखाओ।
सिखाऊंगा तो जाने दोगे?
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
You got me feeling so good. Feeling so good.
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही, और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है। फास्ट इनफ रीलोड फॉर इंस्टेंट हाइड्रेशन एंड इंस्टेंट एनर्जी।
Fast enough. Feeling so good.
You hear what I'm saying? Obviously.
Mavinga's over. Lots happening here, and that run rate is climbing 11.7 now. Looks like the Zimbabweans definitely have this one in the back. Unless something happens here.
Oh, good shot down the ground there again. Yeah, and that's a good looking shot. And they don't need another run out. If that had been a direct hit, it again would have been close. Now the Zimbabweans are doing that well. They're cutting off the ball and getting it in really quickly, picking it up and throwing it in.
Well, 17 gone. 64 for 8. 37 required to win. Zimbabwe needs 2 wickets to win this game. Or 2 run-outs.
Yeah. Fiona Kulume is on 4 from 5. And Evelyn Anyipu, also this morning's bowling hero. She's on 1 from 3.
Well, Shipara back in the attack.
Shipare shot down the ground. No run.
But definitely a very good outing for the Ugandans today. Let's keep in mind this is their second game as well.
Oh yeah, they did well in the field this morning. That's what I said. They've got a lot of positives to take away from both of these games. They can just sit down and make a plan. They need to formulate a plan when they're batting, how they're going to go about it, start constructing an innings. Because if they just had a bit of a plan up front here, they would have come a lot closer. And you know, as soon as you get close in a run chase, then anything can happen. I was just following the game, and they were like very slow in the opening power play. I think they were 12 for 2 after about 4 or 5 overs, was it?
Yeah, they were around there, losing 2 wickets, and the pressure mounting on them.
So what they've done from then onwards, I mean, if they'd been up at about 25-30 after the power play, it would have been a different story there. You know, they would have had 20 more runs, okay, maybe 15 more runs. That takes us go up to 80 and 80 up to 90. So let's say 80, and there's a big difference between needing 20 runs now and 35. So just little things they have to work on.
But also good from the Zimbabweans. After just scoring 100 runs, they didn't panic. Came out very positive when it came to their bowling. And created pressure very early.
Yeah, and obviously using all of their spinners, keeping that pressure on. And that one called wide. She bowls with a very wide action, so if he just releases it a little bit wrong, then there's a big chance of bowling a wide. But when she gets it right, I think it can be a handful to face. You'd probably enjoy batting against her more.
Well, Trevor, I'm not betting against any of these ladies. They would embarrass me. Good shot there.
Oh, there's the boundary, 4 runs. So you say you're going to stick where you are, commentating?
Yeah, Trevor, I'm just going to sit here. There's too much skill out there.
Yeah, no, definitely. Definitely. Just shows how the sport is growing amongst the ladies in Africa. You know, if you take these 3 countries, Uganda, Zimbabwe, Namibia, how the ladies cricket has grown in the last 10 years. It's amazing. Well, 10 years ago in Namibia, you would have struggled to find any ladies playing cricket.
And more to come, Trevor, more to come. And of course, there are more games here. Namibia playing the Capricorn Eagles, playing tomorrow, 2:30, here at CCD in Punis Park. You can come with your friends, family, come make a turn here.
Are they playing against Uganda again?
Yes.
That's right, yeah. That's the game that would have been played yesterday morning. It was postponed till tomorrow afternoon. So tomorrow would have been a rest day. They still have the morning off, can sleep late. Yeah, and again there, a good shot down the ground. Oh, and gets through for 4. So 2 boundaries so far of this over. No, so, one was of the previous over.
So, good finish here by the Ugandans. Just need to bring that down below 20, just even for their morale going forward in this tri-series.
That's what I'm saying. If they'd had 15 runs more in that first 10 overs, and I'm sure if they sit down and think about it, just by taking singles where they really could have, like that single there, that showed how easy it is to take a single. They could have taken 15 more singles. Add 15 onto that score, it takes you up to 93. And all of a sudden, it's a different target. So that's what I'm saying. It's not big steps that they have to take. It's just small little adjustments that they need to make. Adjustments to the way they're thinking out there. I mean, we've seen them. They've all of them have come in and hit the ball well when they've got there. Yeah, again there, pushing it for the single. So far 2 singles in this over, which they weren't taking previously, and they're already up at 8 runs to the over.
Well, last ball of the over, already 8 runs from it. No, good shot.
In the air.
Is that one taken? Dropped.
Unfortunately. Yeah, Gwanzura. Hands were a little bit hard running in there. She never really got in far enough and set herself. So came at it with hard hands. Yeah, 9 runs off the over. So 20 off the over is doable.
Oh, definitely, Trevor.
5 fours and a dot ball.
2 sixes, 2 fours. It's done.
Yeah, no. So there are different permutations. A 1, a 3, a 1, a 3, and 4 fours.
It's all possible here. Let's say what Chipare has to say about it.
You see, what would have been interesting is if they managed to hit 2 fours of those first 2 deliveries. Then all of a sudden, a bit of pressure transfers back onto the bowling side. But and there they run 2. You see, they're just by putting a little bit of pressure on the fielders, they get a 2. And that's what I'm talking about. So it's just making those little adjustments to the way they're going about it. And maybe these 2 are actually showing them now what they've got to do up front. Hit strongly down the ground. Get through for the single.
And that's already 4 runs.
So now they need a no ball going to the boundary and then 3 fours.
Or a 6 and 2. 2 sixes and a 4. It's
definitely permutation still, yeah?
2 sixes and a 4. It's a win.
Yeah, that one is going to the boundary. So that's 4 runs. She looked like she got a bottom edge onto it, or the toe of her bat. Gets 4, and all of a sudden it's 8 off the over. 12 from
2? 2 sixes?
2, so 2 sixes. Yeah, I just feel a no ball or 2 here would assist them.
But a good fight here by the Ugandans. If they make it or not, very good game.
Yeah, and firmly struck. Just catching up in the outfield there. Marianne Musonda doing the fielding at mid-off, long off.
Just push here, maybe for 2 to just bring this under 2, make it a 1 figure. It's a very good shot.
Out to mid-wicket. Is it going to go all the way? No. But they get through for 2. And yeah, good last over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11 of that last over. So it just shows they ended up being 9 runs short. 9 runs short, and that's what I was saying, Amor. Somewhere in those 20 overs, there was 9 runs that they didn't take.
We're going to go for a quick break.
कितने पैसे चाहिए?
पैसा नहीं, इज्जत। मोहल्ले के चिरकुट लौंडे हरा रहे हैं फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स में। आप एक्सपर्ट हो, सिखाओ।
सिखाऊंगा तो जाने दोगे?
फैंटेसी स्पोर्ट्स का असली अखाड़ा।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व हैं और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
You got me feeling so good. Feeling so good.
पसीना तो छूटेगा ही, और सिर्फ पानी काफी नहीं है। Fast enough reload for instant hydration and instant energy.
Fast enough. Feeling so good.
Yeah, so just a quick summary. The Capricorn Women's Tri-Series, third match in the series, Zimbabwe against Uganda this afternoon. Zimbabwe winning the toss, electing to bat, scoring 100 all out in the 20th over. And Uganda coming out, making a decent chase of it, getting to 92 for 8 of their 20 overs, so losing there by 8 runs. Zimbabwe winning by 8 runs, so Zimbabwe's first points on the table, and it's being set up nicely for tomorrow afternoon. Capricorn Eagles playing against Uganda. Uganda, I'm sure, will be looking to build on what they've done today. The women's Crick Zone bringing these broadcasts to you. Women's Crick Zone and Capricorn Women's Tri-Series. And we have a look at the points table. Namibia played 2-1-2, 4 points, a net run rate of positive 0.37. Zimbabwe played 2-1-1. Positive 2 points and a positive net run rate of 0.13. And Uganda played 2, haven't won a game yet, and 0 points and a net run rate of minus 0.5. So Uganda with all to play for tomorrow. We'll be going across for a few interviews, post-match interviews.
Well, thank you, Trevor. So this game is going to repeat itself tomorrow, 2:30. Here at CCD, it's going to be Uganda playing Zimbabwe. So that's something to look forward to tomorrow. At the same time, we also have games on Saturday here. It's going to be the first game. It's the Capricorn Eagles playing Zimbabwe, and then Capricorn Eagles playing Uganda. And then on Sunday, we're going to have Zimbabwe playing Uganda. And then match 8 will be Eagles playing Zimbabwe. And then on Monday, we're going to be having Eagles playing Uganda. And then on Tuesday, we're going to have the final game here. So lots of cricket here at CCD. Make time and come see the Capricorn Eagles taking on Uganda and Zimbabwe. We're going to go for a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to speak to the 2 captains as well as the man of the match.
And good afternoon again from us at the presentation area. Ugandan captain with us. It was again a really good bowling display from you. How did you feel about it? Your bowlers did well?
First of all, I would love to congratulate Team Zimbabwe upon their first win.
and tough luck Team Uganda. I'm very happy. I'm very happy about our bowling and our fielding. We improved a lot compared to our previous game against them. So we took all our chances on merit, and the bowling was okay. We went back behind by some few runs in batting, which is, it shows sign of improvement, because in the morning we fell short by 16 runs. Now in the afternoon we are short by 9 runs, so it shows some improvement in the game.
That's right, yeah, and I thought you were there until close to the end. Just one more decent over and it would have been a really tight game. So well done, and you'll be back tomorrow afternoon playing against Zimbabwe again. So maybe then it's going to be down to last ball and either side can win. So from us, all the best. Have a good evening and we'll see you back tomorrow afternoon.
Thank you. Have a good evening too.
And Marianne, Zimbabwean captain. Marianne, you started off a lot better today, the power play, batting first, and probably those first 8-9 overs, and then, just lost your way a bit. I was expecting, I said still in the commentary, 150, 160 was probably on at one stage. Was it just a mindset, or was it their bowling that was really that good?
I think it was a little bit of both. I thought we lost wickets in groups, and obviously that creates a lot of pressure. So I think we are taking it at small spaces at a time. We've started well. What we need to do now is to create bigger partnerships and to make sure that one of our top 4 guys bats through.
That's right, yeah, you've put a lot of trust in Chippo Tiripano until now to make a lot of runs for you. So obviously, as you said, someone in the top 4, but probably you need a decent partnership or two coming from your top 4 or 5 batters to get you to a really nice total.
Yeah, you see, when we have a player in form, they obviously need someone to support them. So this is something we have to work on from tomorrow going onwards. I think once we have someone supporting her, I think we'll be able to put a bigger
That's
score.
right, yeah. And your bowling and fielding, you're still happy with that?
Yeah, I think we improved today a whole lot more than yesterday. Yeah.
Okay, no, well done. Your first point's on the board, and you'll be back tomorrow afternoon. Have a good evening's rest and good luck. And we call on our player of the match, Chippo Tiripano, firstly to receive her prize there, player of the match. Very well played. Chipper, you enjoying batting on this wicket? It looks like you're playing some decent strokes there, playing nicely down the ground.
Yeah, it feels good to be scoring runs on different conditions, because I feel like these are different conditions than we're used to at home. I think I had to be more patient when scoring. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, but definitely we've enjoyed watching you until now. You've played some really great, you've batted really well. We've been impressed with what we've seen, and congratulations, and we hope to see you scoring some more runs tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you.
And from us here at the presentation area and from CCD in Pioneers Park, from the Capricorn Women's Tri-Series, we greet you, and we'll be back tomorrow afternoon.